going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're out here working on the Honda 185, I do believe. It's got an intermittent spark issue. I haven't started it since last fall, so it's been sitting for a little bit. We're going to see if we can solve the intermittent spark issue, kind of get everything tidied up, put some air in these tires, go for a rip. I can't remember if the brakes work, but we're going to do wheelies. The brakes depend on how good the wheels are going to be. So let's get right into it. So what I've run into is this wire is our wire directly to the coil, and this is our hot wire that I hooked up to these lights right up here. If I tie this into here, sometimes we get spark and sometimes we don't. I'm going to wrap this up real quick and see if it's going to give us spark. All right, let's see. There's no spark. So now what I'm going to do is take that yellow wire again and we'll tie that onto the coil. So we will try to unwrap this best we can. I tied it just a little too good, I fear. Okay, here we go. Yep, I saw it a little bit. Yeah, we got sparky. I don't know if you guys can see it on the camera, but I can see that we got spark. So what I'm going to do is spray some brake parts cleaner down in the carburetor and see what we got going on. Yep, the whole thing's a fire hazard now. Let's see if we can. Don't got a decompression lever, so it's going to be all manpower. Hey, almost fired up. Now let's see if we lost spark, because I do remember we ran into a problem where it would spark for a little bit and then it would hit and then it would quit sparking. Still getting spark? Yeah, it looks like it.
I can't tell.
I think it is. It looks like it. Yeah, it's definitely getting it. So it's probably just not wanting to run off brake parts cleaner. So, for now, I'm going to tie these two connections together, which is the yellow wire, which is supposed to be our main feed, and our wire coming off our CDI box, and see if that fixes everything. And then we'll see if we can just put some gas in it and fire it up. So I'm going to crimp these onto a spade connector, and we'll see what we got. Okay, so I got the tank hooked up. I think the carburetor's probably flooded because I think I put the wrong hose routing on there, but I think this one's all the way up. So we're just gonna see if it'll start up for us. See if we can give her some go-go juice.
You have a hose clamp back here that flew off of something.
Yeah. It had to have quit sparking. We'll check that again, see what we got. our plug's not very wet. Maybe we just squirt a little brake clean down in there. Ready? Still got spark? Okay. Let's just do a little zap. Because that stuff, it likes to backfire off of it and hurt your hand really bad. This is how I used to have to cold start it. We still got a little drippage. I do have some 2-stroke oil that if I get it running, I'll mix it in. Hopefully it'll kind of help clean out some of this stuff. Let's go ahead and spin her over, I guess. Something is not working out for us. We must not be getting any fuel, but I'm watching it just kind of drip out of there, so I know we're getting fuel. I'm going to try to open up the throttle blade a little bit and just see if it'll high idle. We'll see what happens here. I wonder what went wrong. Just as I was getting ready to feed it, I bet we lost spark. I bet if we try to replicate that, I bet it's doing that same thing where it'll randomly just lose all spark. Let's see. Okay, it didn't lose spark. It just died. Let's see if we can get it started back up. I think we're gonna have to have Camera Girl hold this throttle again. Go ahead. You do full throttle again. Ready? Flooded it out, but you're supposed to just keep on going and then just jam it through, and it basically just creates a vacuum effect and blows everything out of it. So go ahead and hold this throttle open because I know it's flooded right now for sure. Hold it open. they don't run too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and tidy up some wires. That way it doesn't short out again. And we'll see if we can figure out a safer way to kill this thing. Just in case a fella forgets it's in first gear or something. Also going to try not to get tetanus on this. So I figured out if I take this green wire and I just ground it to the frame or somewhere, the kill switch works. So it looks like it just came unpinned from something, which in all reality, this could be the feed wire that isn't getting any activity, and the reason why it would sometimes work is sometimes it would maybe get caught up in here or something like that. I don't know. All I know is I'm going to fray this wire back, loosen this bolt, and we should have a kill switch. And it should just kind of start up. This wire is for our lights. I'll wire that here and see if they stay on constant. It is kind of weird to run LED lights with a magneto type system, but I had it working once before. We'll see if it works again. Okay. I verified the kill switch does indeed work. I'm going to safely fasten down this seat somewhat of that fashion. I'm going to see if I can get it to start without having to have camera girl hold the throttle wide open. Make sure we're on neutral. Made that mistake before. Almost. That works great. Well, fellas, I reckon that's going to do it for this little video. We figured out the problem. It was just, I don't know how to wire stuff. And that could have been the problem all along. I wasted some pretty decent money on a stator for it, but the old one did look pretty bad, so I don't feel like it was in vain. But this thing, pretty good. Carburetor needs tuned a little bit. It doesn't really rev out very good, but we can at least get it to start and cruise around the yard. If you guys want to see more on this particular ATV or the Yamaha that I have posted a couple videos about. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll continue stuff like this, continue working on Fords. But until next time, see ya.